involved. It's a light sequence for the start.
Away.
And they are away.
I'm not sure if Loveridge beat Spain away there. I think he did. So Ed Spain looks like he's going to turn around in second. Let's wait for him to come up towards Christmas as the field sweeps through Crook. And the sun is now shining into our camera. We shouldn't have happened. We were running half an hour late.
Beautiful light though, creating art.
Oh, love, yeah. Absolutely.
And just look at this gaggle of Honda Cadets. They're already movement in the order already.
It's been a bad
start
for Ed Spain.
White?
It's been a bad start for Ed Spain, I think is the answer to that question, unless I've completely misread this.
Right, who's that in the front then? Did you clarify that?
I think it's Loveridge in the lead, and then it's the 50th Ivanov in second.
There's the indicator for that.
Don't fight, let's go.
Let's don't fight. Let me keep the lead and let's go and get away from everybody.
But
it is in fact
not
Kevin
listening because Ivanov's taken the lead.
It's Kevin Ivanov who's taking the lead there at the final.
Yes,
now
let's
he says
go.
go.
We'll go.
Now he says
you go. No, I go.
Yeah.
Third place is Ryan White. Ed Spain is scored in sixth. A terrible first lap for Spain. Branscombe fourth and Sullivan fifth.
They're having a conversation. There's
an awful lot of pointing without an awful lot of points to the pointing, I think you'll find.
Kevin Ivanov and Archie Loveridge having an absolute conversation. A bit like that movie Le Mans 66, isn't it, where they were talking across each other.
Yes,
on
this is real.
This is real, yeah, and they're not having a conversation. They're using sign language.
And they're saying, let's not fight each other.
The Battenberg flag is out, Nick. So, and there's a move there at the Battenberg flag, so that's going to have to be reversed. That's going to, and yes, yeah. No, he's letting them bite. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. The flag had come out beforehand.
Now he's unconfused again. It's a pink car being pulled. Let me pass.
Don't worry, Archie.
Let me past.
Don't worry, Archie. It's going to be.
I was in the lead.
Yeah, I think they're going to be telling the number 50, Kevin Ivanov. So, what's the Battenberg flag? If you're just joining us, well, the Battenberg flag is we've got an incident out on track. We need to stabilise the field. What's the word? Not stabilise, sterilise. No, it's not sterilise. What am I talking about?
I don't know where you're going for here.
We need to stabilise the field so that we're able to retrieve and recover the kart. So, the kart at the front of the field, there, the number 50, who took the lead as Archie Loveridge in the 73, slowed up for the Battenberg flag.
Yeah.
So that will have to be reversed.
Or there will be a penalty.
Or there'll be a penalty.
And quite a big one.
And Kevin Ivanov needs to realise that and maybe get a sign to him to reverse that. And basically, the kart at the front eases the pace down, effectively safety car type pace, and the field will follow round the kart at the front of the field. After we've cleared off the problem that is happening out on track, and I have no idea what that is.
There's now another problem. There was a problem. Now there's another problem on the short straight. They're going green anyway, but there is a kart facing the wrong way on the short straight. I can see by using my eyes. And there's a lot. I love it. You know, I'm sorry. I just love the gesticulation of these youngster drivers. It's fantastic. They are so emotional with their arms. It's brilliant. But the top four go past. Now, I'm not quite sure about Ivanov. I'm not sure whether the officials were quite as able to see the shots we were. That he wasn't leading when the Battenberg came out.
Now that's open for deliberation. Right now, let's just talk about what we can see.
From White.
Yeah, we've got
neutralised the field.
Neutralised. Somebody told us that.
Green. Yeah, I ain't got that. I thought freeze the field, which is wrong.
It's late in the day.
Thank you, Solid Green.
Yeah, I've been talking all day.
I was waiting for that to come through.
I know, absolutely. Ryan White has gone past Archie Loveridge, and now we'll latch onto the rear bumper of the number 50, Kevin Ivanov. That's what we've got on track, so that's what we'll call the number 73.
Far too wide.
Loveridge slides Loveridge, Sullivan.
Loveridge, I think, possibly just needs to have a word with himself. I think he's a little bit hyped up after losing the lead. He feels unfairly. And he just needs to go
down the inside for the lead. Ryan White on Kevin Ivanov. And Ryan White, carrying the number 1, is into the lead of this cadet field. Ivanov's not finished, though. And Archie Loveridge with now Cian Sullivan, I believe, in third place, just getting past Loveridge.
Yeah.
And then slotting in behind those two. As that happened, a change for third happened as well. So we'll confirm that towards the end of the lap. Here they come. They're still circulating in pack formation with anything can happen as Kevin Ivanov follows Ryan White through. But who's this coming through there, we'll get a confirmation of the number, the 26. It is Cian Sullivan.
Cian Sullivan, yeah.
So he will latch onto the back of Kevin Evanoff as they go through Crook and out onto the straight to charge towards Christmas.
And the other thing to happen is Ed Spain's making up from his bad start. He was mired down in sixth. He's now got to fourth. And more importantly, he's broken free from everyone else. He's going to be on the back of this train very, very soon. That's the light blue cart of Ed Spain, started from pole. So Ryan White, who's had good and bad runs, his time qualifying was dreadful yesterday, the wet. And he had two very good wet heats where he made up a lot of places. Started near the front of the pack, but didn't. And both times he led the races in the super heats, but didn't finish them off with a wheel in either. But he did star in our paddock walk during half time.
He did. I have a feeling he took a penalty in that second super heat, by the way. That put him down to sixth on the grid. That's to be confirmed. Have a look at Alpha timing results to confirm that. Across the line then, Ryan White, Kevin Evanoff, Cian Sullivan, Ed Spain, Archie Loveridge, Archie Cannon, Ralphie Branscombe 7th, Mageris Kavekis in 8th. 9th is Ricky Jr. McIntosh, and it's Albie Smith who rounds off that top 10. Still first three, nose to tail, bumper to bumper.
And Ed Spain still trying to get close. He was about 0.8 off the back of those three, and I think he's a bit closer already. So at this point, I don't think Ryan White's the fastest car on the track, but he has track position. Ivanov in the 50 with a white helmet in second. And you can see how close they are as that field was going through in semi-little bunches, but it's all about the top three in the evening sun here in the early March sunshine. Whilton Mill, Northamptonshire.
You can feel spring in the air, Nick, when that
unlike yesterday when you could just feel depression in the air.
You could feel November in the air yesterday. The question is, Ryan White just controlling the pace, or is he flat out? I'd say the latter.
I think
they're absolutely flat out. And if anything, Kevin Evanoff looking like he's challenging for that lead. Cian Sullivan, though, right under his bumper. And who's that?
That's Spain.
Joining in.
Ed Spain's got to them. And that's a side-by-side between Ivanov and... side-by-side, but Ivanov and Sullivan. And what happened was Ivanov removed some of the momentum from Sullivan, and Ed Spain picked up third.
So Ed Spain now moving down the inside for second. Ed Spain
just on it now, isn't
back
he?
on the front of this field where he started. He started on the pole alongside Ryan White.
This is the first.
This is what you were talking about, Nick.
It's the attempt by the 26, Cian Sullivan, came wrong, and he's bouncing off the wheels. Ivanov was also slowed down, so Ryan White has made a little bit of a break, and then we obviously saw immediately after we saw the 72 get past. So it's White from Spain. It's half a second, first and second, and then look at this train of cars. Look at that. There is now 9 karts covered by 1.7 seconds.
I think we're going to see Ed Spain moving onto the rear bumper of Ryan White in the lead of this race before we get anywhere near the checkered flag, with just over 2 minutes remaining. Ryan White has got perhaps the biggest cushion we've seen there in the lead. It's not really a cushion at all. It's about a kart's length, which is not very long indeed. In fact, there he is, Ed Spain, right on the bumper of Ryan White as we go through Chapman. It'll be 9 laps completed this time by, and we've got a 3-car battle again towards the flag with Ryan White, Ed Spain, Kevin Evanoff.
Someone in the grass there. But it doesn't matter. It wasn't someone competitive, but there they go across the line. Now they're going to get this one. I think they've got 3 more.
Yeah, at least that 90
3
seconds.
More. Yeah, 3 more.
They're lapping in 53 seconds.
Be 3 then. So can Ryan White hold off Ed Spain, who's got tremendous pace and was only where he was after a poor first lap? But interestingly, Ivanov is sitting there absolutely waiting to pick up the pieces. Oh, and there's Spain up the inside. No, cut across there. Ryan saying you're not doing that going into Ashby, and of course it's lost a little momentum for Spain, and then through Ivanov gets into second. So Spain thought he was going to get the lead, ended up in third.
Just changed his line, didn't he, Ryan White? He just turned in a bit later because Ed Spain was where he usually turns in, so he just gave him room, kept the momentum, which you can on these cadet karts, because the speed difference in the corners is very dissimilar to the speed on the straights. And here we are. We've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 karts coming together, and it's anybody's race, Nick. Inside the final minute, it'll be the last lap to go board next time by, and Ed Spain just getting onto the rear bumper of Ryan White. Is that Ivanov?
Ivanov got
Ivanov's
through.
ahead of
Ivanov
Spain.
got through half a lap ago.
Oh, Ryan White having to defend.
Four wide as they go down the straight. White, I think, is driving superbly. I don't think White's by any moment got the fastest car, and it's still Ivanov in second. Up the inside trying to demote Spain from third with Cian Sullivan. Didn't happen. It's still with all this flittering about. They're all in the same order they were as they crossed the line. Well, almost half a minute going up the inside there. Is that Spain? Yes, Spain's got second place again. So Spain gets up the inside of Ivanov. And Ivanov lost momentum. I think Ivanov's going to be bundled back down to about 5th.
And this is allowing Ryan White to break free a little bit and give himself a cushion
Oh,
going
look at
into
that
the
run up
final
the
lap.
inside. Who was that?
It's not finished yet, is it?
No, there's...
They're going to settle down as they come across the line, Nick, through Pitts Bend now. Please settle down so I have a clue of what's happening in this race.
White's got a big lead.
Ryan White's got a big lead because everybody's tripping over. Ed Spain, Cian Sullivan, Ricky Junior McIntosh
Where's he come
is
from?
the driver that's come up to 4th. And this is playing into the hands of number 1, Ryan White, who's been left alone at the front of this field. In second place, the battle is still on. Ed Spain and Cian Sullivan. It is battling for second.
Back marker.
Back markers coming into play as well. The novice drivers
Reggie
trying
Duffy.
all they can to keep out of the way. But already into Parker, we're running out of corners for things to happen.
I think that kerfuffle, which put Spain through and really ruined Ivanov. He went from 2nd to 6th in 3 corners. Looks over the shoulder, but you've only got about 3 corners to go, Ryan White.
And if anything, Nick, they're actually catching Ryan White, but not enough time to catch fully, as he's not going to be bothered by the back markers. As he sees the checkered flag fly, he punches the air and takes the win in round 1 of the Kart Championship for the Honda Cadet 200s. It'll be Ed Spain who finished 2nd, Cian Sullivan 3rd, Ricky Junior McIntosh 4th, Archie Cannon 5th, Archie Loveridge finished 6th, Mageris Kvek is 7th, Albie Smith was 8th, Ralphie Branscombe 9th, and rounding off the top 10 was Ronnie Smart.
Another great race.
Where did Kevin Ivanov?
Yeah, this is
Ivanov
getting bullied out of the entirety of the whole situation. This is when he went down to 6th. I think he made a move also on the last lap and got bullied down more. But Ivanov was 2nd with a lap and a half to go and finished 12th.